Hi, I'm Joy Lawrence. Welcome to my English 101A class. In this video, I'll go over the syllabus and how to navigate my course. Here we are on our course homepage on Canvas. I have a lot of different resources here for you, so make sure that you check it out. I have the welcome video that you're watching. I will leave that up here for the first week, so if you need to see this again, you can. Then here is the link that I will continuously update each week. This picture here of the library, if you click on it, it will go directly to whatever module we're working on for that week. So this module for week 1. Click on that. There you go directly to the module. This is the best way to navigate my course. You want to start with the module overview, which will give you an overview of what we're going to do that week. And then you want to keep clicking next so that you get all of the instructions and that you don't miss any of the assignments like the quizzes or the writing assignments, the journals. Here's the page that has my syllabus on it, although you will find my syllabus throughout the course. You click on that. Here we go. This is the course description. Make sure you read over that. You are going to write a lot of words, but you're not going to do all at once, so I promise it's going to be okay. These are the textbooks that you will need for this course. This book here is a free resource called English Composition 1, and there are links to it in the course. I will show you where those are. This Once I Was You, A Memoir of Love and Hate in a Torn America by Maria Hinojosa is a required book that you'll need for this course, as is The Human Comedy by William Saroyan. You can get these books at the bookstore, or you can get them online. I'm not requiring you to get them at our campus bookstore. And you can also get them in the lending library. Those copies are limited, so you'll want to get to the lending library as soon as you can if you want to check those out for the semester. There are some mandatory first week assignments, and those are to help me know who is participating in the course. So if we go back to the home page, again, you can click on this link, or you can also click on modules in the navigation menu. In addition to updating this link every week, I will also update this. This is going to be the schedule of assignments for the week that I just get from the syllabus. And then I will take a screenshot of that and put it up each week just so that you can have a visual of what we're doing each week. So these are all the assignments that you'll need to complete in that first week module. Again, if you go to the module for week 1, you'll see all of the assignments are there, and also the instructional pages are there, which is why I told you the best way to navigate my course is by working through the module, starting with the first page, going to the end. Let's go back to the syllabus. Each week I will send out announcements. I will send out an announcement on Friday to cover what we're going to be doing that following week, starting on Monday. And on Tuesday, I'll send out a midweek announcement, just giving you extra resources or reminders. Here is a breakdown of points. These are all of the assignments that will be covered in class and how much each one is worth. I want you to pay attention to this because I do base grades off of the number of points a student has at the end of the semester and not the percentage. Although it does tend to work out 70%, 700 points, but just keep track of your points. And that way you're seeing how your grade builds over the semester. So there are 1,000 points in the class. A total of 900 points at the end of the semester will earn a student an A, 800 points will earn a B, 700 points a C, 600 points a D, and students who earn 599 points or less will earn an F. There is extra credit in the class that is not listed here. And I will talk about that in just a little bit. You do get a chance to revise the first 2 essays. Keep that in mind when you're writing them because I know that students really worry about turning in that draft for a grade. So just remember, when I grade your first essay and your second essay, I will give you a whole bunch of feedback to use to revise it and make it better. When you submit your revision, you do need to include a 300-word reflection discussing just the changes that you made, why you made those changes, how those changes make your essay better, and why your essay now deserves a higher grade. So just remember that your essay doesn't have to be the perfect finished draft that you submit to me for a grade, because you do get to revise those first two essays for a higher grade in this class. To help you prepare for those essay assignments, we will have peer reviews in class for all three essays. You will have a draft of your essay, a shorter draft than you'll submit to me for a grade, that you will turn in for a peer review. Two students will look at your essay, and you will look at the essays of two other students. You'll get feedback, and then you'll use that feedback to revise your essays before you turn them in to me for a grade. And then remember, you get to revise those first two essays for a higher grade if you choose. All right, cheating and plagiarism. I know this is no one's favorite topic. I know it's tempting. I know you get busy, but avoid the temptation to plagiarize. I do have your submissions run through turnitin.com, so make sure that everything that you write is your own. If there's anything in your essay that did not originate in your own head, you want to make sure to give credit to it, even if you've put it in your own words. So you want to have a parenthetical in-text citation or some other in-text citation that shows where that information originated. With the new advancements of AI, I know that it is extremely tempting to use that to work on your essays. One of the main purposes of writing classes is to help you formulate an argument and to help develop critical thinking skills. So if you're using AI to complete your assignments, then you're not developing those skills. For the purposes of my English classes, I do not want you to use AI at all. And if your essays do have any use of AI or any uncited material that is counted as plagiarism, you will be docked points on your essay. If those numbers reach 40%, if 40% or more of your essay is plagiarized or written by AI, then you will receive a 0 on that assignment. And the campus is trying to keep track of all cases of plagiarism, so they all do have to be reported to the Dean of Instruction. I do not accept late work, and I don't make a distinction between an excused and an unexcused absence or inability to complete an assignment. Almost everything is already open right now, except for the discussions, the midterm, and the final. The midterm and the final have to be locked down until those are due, because the final is a requirement of the school. I'm not allowed to let students take the final before the final week. The midterm needs to be locked down until midway through the semester at that time, because I want to see where you are at that point in the semester. So if you take the midterm in the second week, then I'm seeing where you are in the second week instead of later on. Make sure that you stay on top of those deadlines. Also, the discussions, I keep those locked down until the week before, the Friday before they are due, because I want everybody to be kind of on the same page of when the discussions are happening. The only one I made an exception for is I did go ahead and open up the icebreaker discussions so that students could get started early. I know that when I told you I didn't accept late work, that may have freaked some of you out. So here, let me tell you that I do offer extra credit, and I kind of offer a lot of extra credit. It's because I'm not trying to punish you by missing an assignment. It's just I want everybody to stay on track. I don't want people to fall behind and then be doing extra work. So this way you can do extra credit at another time to make up points that you lost, and then you can jump right back in and stay on track. Also, it's difficult for me to toggle between assignments that are due right now that were just submitted and assignments that were submitted that were due a while ago that were just submitted. So just to make it easier on everybody, I don't accept late work at all, and instead I offer extra credit. Let me go to the Canvas shell again. I have an extra credit module right here between the modules for weeks 4 and 5. So you'll see that there are several extra credit assignments there. All of them are due by November 30th. So remember, that is the deadline, but you are welcome to work on them now. They are TED Talks that you'll watch, and you'll write 500-word reflections just about what you thought. Did you enjoy it? Did you agree with them? Did you disagree? And you'll submit those, and each of those is worth 10 extra credit points. I do also have additional extra credit points throughout the semester, so you'll want to make sure to watch the announcements for those opportunities. Let's go back to the syllabus. This is the schedule of assignments. These are all of the assignments that we're going to be doing. Each one has how many points it's worth, the due date, and I've tried to give you a little brief description of what it is. As I mentioned earlier, I do a screenshot each week of these and post it on the homepage just so that you can stay up to date with what we're doing each week. I told you I didn't go over the entire syllabus. I did a brief overview of the syllabus, so do make sure that you go through and look at the rest of it. Check out these frequently asked questions. Make sure that you take a look at the attendance policy, drop deadlines, the students with disabilities, future use of your work, etc. Let's go back to our Canvas course. I have a couple of things I wanted to show you there. I wanted to finish showing you this home page. I also have this link here for course textbooks and then this resources page. If you click on this course textbooks, it will take you here. I've got links to Amazon if you want to see how much those are there. And here is that link to the composition textbook that I told you about. If you like, you can download the textbook or you can come in each time to open it. As you can see, it takes a while to download, so I don't want to use this time for that. It's not going to download for me now. Oh, I was wrong. It just needed a few more seconds. Anyway, here is the textbook. When you are looking at the page numbers, you want to make sure that you're looking at the actual page numbers on the pages themselves. Don't look at these numbers. Refer to these numbers. I do also have links in other spots to this textbook. I want to take a look at the module for week 2 to show you the different kinds of assignments that we're going to have. We will have reading logs. And with that, you'll want to go in, you'll download the reading log. You can download it each time, or you can download it once and then reuse that and make a new one each time. We will also have discussions. We'll have discussions for the Hinojosa book, and we will also have discussions for Soroyan's book. Now, with Soroyan's book, you will not be doing reading logs, and instead you will be doing reading quizzes, just because I'm trying to break up the assignments that you're doing and not having you write over and over again. I know there's a lot of writing, so I did cut some out when I could. You'll also have these instructional quizzes. So when you have an instructional quiz, you'll want to make sure that you read the page before it to get the instructional information and also the video that I've done. Let me take you to another quiz that has an assignment from the textbook to read. Let's see, the purpose and audience page has that. You'll see sometimes I will have different tabs. So when you see this, I want you to click on each one and read through the instructional pages. So like I said, when there is a reading that I want you to do from the textbook for an assignment, for a quiz, then I have a link there for the textbook. So again, you can download it if you don't want to keep opening it each time you're going through the course, or if you want to open it as you're going through, that's fine too. Finally, we have writing journals to complete. These will be at the end of the week. And the end of the week is always Thursday for me, for my classes. And these are low stakes, credit, no credit. I just want to see how you're doing. You'll practice some of the skills that you're learning each week. And sometimes it's just a check-in. Like when you're working on essay number 3, I just want to know how you're doing. Let's go back one more time to that home page. At the bottom, I do have a link to your resources page. So if you click on this picture of the library, it will take you to my resources page. And here I have class resources like the composition textbook. I told you it's in several places. I have my textbooks page if you want to go look at that, my syllabus, my email. Then Canvas resources. If you're having problems, if you, for example, are getting too many notifications and you want to stop the madness, then you'll want to read this tutorial. And then we have campus resources, places that you can go for extra help or to get more information. Well, I think that about covers my syllabus and course navigation. If you have any questions, send me an email so I can answer them. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great semester.